Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Now today, literally, as I am doing these readings and presumably as you find them, hopefully, we are sitting in a kind of an astrological PowerPoint. This happens every month and will do until September. An imprint was created, an energetic imprint that offers an opportunity for us to really align with a higher vibration, and this energy literally once a month gives our manifestations a turbocharge. So it's a really appropriate, cool, fantastic, super time to do a set of readings to see what guidance we are being offered for you in terms of anything that you are manifesting, anything that you are deeply desiring, and for you to receive guidance along the way, to perhaps know what your next steps are or to be given an overview, whatever that is. But this is a PowerPoint, an astrological PowerPoint. Now, this is also a kind of a timeless reading. Any pick a card reading ultimately is timeless. It will actually, if you're drawn to it at any given time, it will give you a message. And because I do these every month, those readings will also align with the PowerPoint every month. So if you are ever sort of feeling like you just need a little bit of an oomph or a bit of guidance or something in your manifestations, you're sort of thinking, I need realigning, I'm not quite sure where I am, then do check out those readings. I think we have put them into a playlist actually on the homepage that's connected to astrology and planets and the moon. So do check out that playlist if you're ever needing to find a reading. If you're ever having a wobble in your manifestations, you will probably find a reading there that will help. So welcome everybody, welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new. We have three beautiful cards to choose from for the piles today. We have three beautiful hearts as well. So let me show these to you. I'm going to hold them up to the camera. So first of all, we have the wolf and rose hip. This is what this card looks like. It's also a card of guardianship. I'll see if I can get the camera to focus a bit more on that. Is that going to work? I hope so. So the wolf and rose hip, guardianship, and we also have the howlite heart. This is natural howlite. Quite often when we see howlite, it's coloured, but this is natural. This is as it comes. It's a really beautiful stone actually. Okay, so that is pile 1. Pile 2, we have the amethyst heart. I'll show that to you in a moment. And we have the squirrel and chestnut. This is preparation. So this is pile 2. And this is sitting with the amethyst heart. Really beautiful. I'll just show that to you. You can see that. Okay, stunning. And then we have pile 3, the bear and cedar. Bear and cedar is sitting with a piece of, this is literally a piece of natural flint. This is the shape that it has formed into, but I'll show it to you in more detail in a moment. The bear and cedar leadership. This is for pile 3. Okay, let me show you the flint. This is a piece that I found myself. It came to me when I was out on the land. Really beautiful. The detail of this is stunning when you actually look at the colours. Okay, so that is pile 3. So, my beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Don't forget as well to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never ever miss a reading. It really does help to support the channel as well. Helps me to keep putting free stuff into the world. Beautiful souls, I'm going to leave the camera running just a few moments longer. Take your time. Press the pause button if you need even longer. and just tune into whichever message. Let me refocus that camera. Tune into whichever pile is coming to you. If you think that maybe more than one card is speaking to you or more than one crystal, it may be that there is more than one message for you here today. So trust your instinct, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out how the planets are aligning to support you, what information, what guidance is coming through for you at this point on your journey to give your manifestations a bit of a boost. Now you have the Wolf and Rosehip, guardianship. Interestingly, the Howlite, and we have a natural piece of Howlite. I feel like you maybe are being called to be your authentic self. Not that you wouldn't be, but I wonder if there's a situation where you're being called to really almost, I want to say, sort of be true to yourself. The wolf, it's like the, you know, any of our beautiful dog family, they are very, very loyal. And rose hips can signify love. Again, I'm wondering if there is an issue with loyalty. Let's find out more. You have Ogma, watch your words. Okay. We have Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And we have Moon, perception. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think maybe you do need to change your viewpoint. Loyalty is coming into this, or maybe, do you have a loyalty to someone, but you're needing to see through something? Breath of the Cosmos, micromanaging the universe. I'm going to draw your tarot cards as well, my beautiful pile 1. This is a really interesting message. Really, really interesting. It seems to me as if it will be very specific. Very specific. I'm seeing this one as well, and this one, and that one too. And that one there. Okay, what do we have? Knight of Vessels, eel. I'm hearing something like a slippery eel. An electric eel. Page of Stones, links. Okay, this is beginning to make some sense. Okay, we have Queen of Arrows, Swan, 2 of Arrows, Injustice, 5 of Bows, Empowerment, the Forest Lovers, Ace of Vessels, the Waters of Life. We have the Shaman, and we have 2 of Vessels, Attraction. Wow, this is very cool. This is very, 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 very cool. So this is all about relationship of some sort or another. And I think it is also to do with loyalty. Okay, let's just make sure we have everything just sitting where we want it to be. And let's tune in with your reading. Now, these are readings to empower you. They're readings to turbocharge your manifestations. For many of you, this is definitely a kind of a relationship reading. Now, for some of you, it's absolutely about love, and maybe that's what you're manifesting. For others, it could be a situation around you. It's a general reading. Let's just sit with your energy. 2 of Arrows, Injustice. Okay. Pile 1, I think if you are not engaged in some kind of a manifestation or something that you're doing that connects and relates to some form of relationship, then I don't think this is the right reading for you. Okay, I will just say that because this is definitely about relationship. Now, you're either trying to manifest love or manifest, like the divine business partnership, but there's something to do with relationship here that you are trying to manifest. And basically, like a slippery eel, I think it has eluded you. It's like you haven't yet somehow been able to manifest this. Now, I think you are unbelievably close to this happening. Maybe you've had relationships in the past where people were unfaithful to you. Maybe there's been a lack of loyalty. Perhaps what you are seeking is a relationship, a union, a connection with someone who will be genuinely loyal, have your back, be with you 100%. Perhaps you were let down by a friend. Perhaps this is friendships, and you're looking for a friendship who would really be that unbelievably best buddy, that someone who is really, really with you, just knows you through and through. If you are also single and looking for love, then this would be the best buddy who's going to rock up and be your best person, when you find your soulmate or whatever it is. This is about finding the right person. And I think you have experienced something that really, really deeply hurt you, actually, or something along those lines, or maybe someone pulled the wool over your eyes. And this could even be a reading that is showing you that there is something going on around you where you're questioning or doubting something. Perhaps whether you're trying to check out whether somebody is real or valid or decent or honourable. You could even be in the early stages of something, but really questioning whether to move forwards with the Page of Stones with links, and you're not sure. Now, however we look at this, whatever your circumstances, whatever type of relationship, what we are seeing here is a very, very clear message actually from the universe. Somewhere inside you, the words and the language that you are using are shaping your world, and they're creating either a block or they're creating something. So if you've, for example, been hurt, and when you meet someone new, you're already thinking, gosh, I hope I meet somebody who's going to be genuine, because gosh, I've met so many that aren't, or that there's something in the language that you use that is holding a vibration. And interestingly enough, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Sometimes this kind of says you can't micromanage the universe. In this instance, you're sort of being asked to start to kind of micromanage your thoughts, your words. How is the language? What's the language like that you use? If you're in a relationship and you're going through a rough patch and you're trying to manifest a really amazing outcome, what is the language that you're using within your mind? Are you expecting that to be really, really amazing and good? Or are you using language that is that has a vibration and an energy that is blocking something? Page of Stones links. Links is interesting because the energy of links is very much about timing. A lynx will know when to move forwards and when to hang back. I think that with the Queen of Arrows as well, I think that there is timing involved. And actually, I think your reading is saying you can affect the timing of this. I think you can be empowered. You can create this. You can make this happen. You can create your own empowerment. You can choose, with the Forest Lovers, to kind of allow, you can choose to manifest the outcome you desire. Okay, this is literally an affirmation saying that you can create the outcome you desire. And it's almost as if the planets are aligning energetically to kind of support you in, it's like if you think it, the universe can then create it for you and with you. Okay? So something can be moved forwards here in a really, really exciting way. So your reading is actually, literally, it's kind of asking you, micromanage your thoughts. Do you know, if I were you, my beautiful souls, I would be, rather than creating a vision board, you know, with everything that you desire, the outcome of a connection that you desire, whether this is that perfect business partner, that perfect partner, that perfect soulmate, that perfect best buddy, that perfect colleague, I would actually be creating like a board, but I would write on it. I would create words. I would write words on it that have all of the qualities that you want, all of the qualities you desire, or all of the things that you want to hold, and create affirmations as well around what you deserve, what you desire, and I would literally be making them visible. I would be making your words visible, because the Two of Arrows, you know, she's kind of got a blindfold on. In a way, I think sometimes when we are trying to manifest something, I talked to somebody about this just the other day. We had a super lovely conversation. We were just acknowledging how she had been, I mean, she was trying to manifest a soulmate. And we were talking about the way in which, with her career, I mean, she's incredibly successful, totally at the top of her game, amazing woman. But in her career pathway, she has been so focused on literally manifesting it, creating vision boards, writing down what she's seeking, the next steps, and everything has manifested beautifully. But with relationships, she's very much sat back and sort of hoped that the one would show up. And we had this conversation. I kind of said, I wonder if you could apply the same level of focus to this really important area of your life, because it's the bit that seems to have eluded her. Can you apply the same focus to this part of your life? And literally, and then let the universe deliver in the same way that your career pathway has unfolded in the most extraordinary way. You know, she's an amazing manifester, but this is the area that she has not managed to do. It'd be interesting to see, actually, I know that she follows my readings. It'd be interesting to see whether she tunes into this one or not. If you do, you know who you are, bless you. But this is really interesting, isn't it? This is really, really about, you can create what you desire. It's like, you know, when we were talking, actually, that was the example that came to mind. I was talking to her and saying, you know, it's like if you go to a restaurant and you just sit down and expect the meal that you really, really want to arrive. Actually, you've got to put your order in first. You know, they're not going to be able to go and cook the meal that you desire with the, you know, the extra bit on the side or whatever you had, or, you know, you know, you've got a particular request. I'd like this dish, but could I not have that bit, or whatever your request. You've got to put it in. So you've got to the waiter for the cook to then go create that food for you and bring it back cooked to perfection. You know, and you know, it's like the universe, the restaurant of the universe wishes to deliver, but you've kind of got to micromanage this. You've got to get really specific. You've got to get really, really, really clear. And this is the guidance that's coming through for you today. It's whatever the type of relationship, or even if there's more than one type of relationship you're wanting, this reading is saying to you, you need to micromanage this. Not micromanage the other person, but you need to micromanage your thoughts and what you are holding in your mind, in order to literally, what you hold in your mind and your thoughts and your words and your language, the way you are using them is, that's the order that you're putting into the restaurant of the universe. This is the relationship restaurant of the universe, and actually that restaurant wishes to deliver exactly what you desire, but you need to get really clear about it. You know, your thoughts may well be kind of, oh, I might, or I might not like that, or this or that or the other. Like, your thoughts are not focused enough, and this is what your reading is about. And actually, if you just get really focused, because the timing is very good for you, for something to come gracefully, to flow gracefully into your world. You know, this can be made to happen. You know, it's really exciting. This is the card of the Magician in a traditional pack. You know, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. You know, this is amazing. You know, the Forest Lovers, the card of the Lovers. This is amazing. So it's literally shifting your energy through your focus. I mean, your advice and guidance here, you know, obviously no reading ultimately ever tells you what to do. It's up to you. You have free will and conscious choice, but the guidance could not be clearer, actually. It's absolutely to the point. So, beautiful souls. And yeah, if I was you, I would be setting forth and I would be writing lists, and I'd be having those, I'd be having them in a visible place, or, you know, a bit like having post-its where you have things that just bring you back into that zone. So, you know, when you're daydreaming as well, you're daydreaming of what you want, you know, start to write that kind of story, you know, the happy ever after story that you're looking for in a connection, and put it there. And I think it'll come to you. I really do. Wow, beautiful souls. Tons and tons and tons of love. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. If you've enjoyed the reading today, if it's resonating with you, please give it the thumbs up. Thank you so much, all of you who comment and who donate and give back through the super thanks in the comments. Thank you also, all of you who have been signing up to my tarot course. It is amazing to be working with you. And meeting some of you personally at our community events. So fantastic to be connecting with you all. Beautiful souls, tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you for some other readings really soon. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have the Squirrel and Chestnut, Preparation, and the beautiful Amethyst. I actually think this is your card here. Star Maiden, Rest. Oh, how beautiful. This is such an interesting reading. These readings are, well, pile 1 has already been mind-blowing. Okay, called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Okay. Oh my goodness me. This is fascinating. May we kindly ask? Ah, there it is. There is your card. Neptune Vision. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Pile 2. This is exciting. This is really exciting. Okay, let's draw your tarot cards as well. I'm seeing this and this and this one and this one. And I'm also seeing this one and that one there. Okay, what do we have? You have King of Stones, Wolf. Oh my goodness me. You have Three of Bows, Fulfillment. This is really exciting. You've got Nine of Bows, Respect. Oh my goodness me. You've got Queen of Vessels, Salmon. You have the World Tree. Look at this beautiful labyrinth here. You have Ten of Vessels, Happiness. You have the Stag. You have the Moon on Water. And you have the Ace of Vessels, the Waters of Life. Okay. Okay, I am going to say there is something that you are manifesting, my beautiful souls. This feels more like more to do with your calling and your purpose, whatever that may be, than yeah, much more about your calling, your purpose than whatever. So yeah, rather than like say relationship or something like that. But basically, look at this doorway. The universe right now is opening a door. You're being honored. You have the life you have lived up till now has been a preparation. You have worked hard, you have prepared. You may not have realized it, but you were being prepared. Lots of like by the universe for something very great, I'm going to say. Something very, very great, potentially very visible, like being being a leader. It's very fulfilling. This is a pathway or a career calling or whatever. You are meant to do this. There is something that you are going to come into your own, or you may even already have a vision of something that you want to bring forth, but you don't actually quite yet, you haven't known how to do it maybe. But the timing is now right. Everything that you have been learning to this day, to this date, as it were, your whole life has been a journey of building up for your calling, your purpose, and that is what you are now meant to follow, whatever that is. Now, I kind of said this is a calling and purpose reading. We finish with the Ace of Vessels. So I will say that if part of your biggest manifestation is to do with being in a really amazing relationship, then for some of you, it means that that doorway is opening. If that is the case, then this will be a relationship that people look to and admire. You would be a role model as a couple, whether that's a working alliance or a personal relationship. But overall, this is much more to do, the essence of the reading is about your calling, and you are being called. It is absolutely time for you to step up. Now is the time when literally, like the portals are being opened for you. Now, what is really interesting, I think, with the Star Maiden rest, it's almost like a completely opposite energy to the Squirrel and Chestnut. This card is really important because I think the message that the universe, spirit, source is giving you is to say to you, look, yes, it is now time to step up. But it's also acknowledging that you are now the universe is actively working with you in this. This isn't something where you've got to squirrel away and make it all happen. This is actually going to happen. You don't have to work harder and harder and harder. You don't have to just be full on. This is, the doorway's being opened for you. The planets are literally aligning for you. You will be given visions, signs, symbols. You will be given everything you need, every step of the way to step up. So you don't have to be stressed about making this happen. You don't have to be worrying about the hows and the wherefores. Interestingly enough, this is kind of calling you to trust, actually. That's really, really clear here. The stag is the card of strength in a traditional tarot pack. The Ten of Vessels is you've got the Ten of Vessels, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. The World Tree, the Labyrinth here, and this is the World card. This is going to happen, okay? Everything that you've endured for some of you as well. I think you've gone through a lot, maybe a lot of hardship or difficulties, but honestly, or you've worked your socks off to be where you are. Truly, this is the point when the planets are aligning for you, and your calling and your purpose is literally going to unfold. Literally unfold. You don't have to, I'm not saying that you don't have to step up, because you do, but it's kind of like if the universe will open doors for you. Obviously you have to step through them, but you don't have to worry about how or when, or are you working hard enough, or just genuinely look after you and just follow through. This is going to unfold. Doorways will open for you. You are moving into a place, I think, of great visibility. potentially in what you are doing. You're calling your purpose. You will be visible to others. I think you will light the way for others. I think what you do you're going to be respected. You're going to be seen. It's interesting, even with the Queen of Cups here, Salmon. Salmons go back to their roots. And we have a tree here with these beautiful roots. Yeah, I wonder whether for some of you actually literally something is to be, it is as if the universe can water you to, like if you were a plant, if you were a tree, you're going to be enabled to grow. I mean, your reading is so clear. Now, you have been working very, very hard. And the rewards are definitely coming to you. I'm actually going to draw a few more cards because, I mean, this is amazing. This is literally whatever you have been working at in terms of calling and purpose. The doorway is being opened. The timing is right for you. This is going to flow. You don't have to force it. It's just going to emerge because everything you've been doing is leading to this moment. But I will ask for any more guidance and information. I mean, this feels like both an affirmation and sort of telling you, it really is saying to you, this is the moment. This is the moment you've been waiting for. But let's get any more information and guidance around this for you in this moment. This feels super lovely. I'm just going to take all of these, actually. That's what feels right. Okay, we have 7 of Bows clearance. We have the Wanderer, the Fool card. Wow. We have the Wheel. We have the Knight of Bows, Fox. We have the Knight of Vessels. And we have the card of the Lovers. Oh, this is so super nice. Yeah. I think that whatever you have been weaving, it's about to become, with the Knight of Vessels, I'm seeing this electric eel. Gosh, talk about turbocharged. Right, now, isn't it interesting? I've laid out these cards and I almost feel like this whoosh of energy coming in. I think you are, possibly some of you, genuinely quite tired. I think you have genuinely worked your socks off. You may be tired also from worrying about whether your calling will either become visible to you or whether it will ever really take off or whether you'll achieve the project or the thing that you're trying to manifest. Absolutely, you will. This is coming. Now, what is happening now is that the way is being cleared for you, literally being cleared for you. It's like a rainbow bridge is being opened. If you've had, for example, financial difficulties in getting something off the ground, that's now going to come to you. If you've, had trouble finding the right people or sourcing the right stuff, it's going to come to you. I feel like it's going to get like plugged in. It's like the universe is plugging in for you. It's like a gigantic, I'm sort of seeing almost like a gigantic energetic like electricity cable, like if you go to like a big outdoor event and you see these gigantic plugs with gigantic leads because they need so much electricity to power up the whole show. Right, it's like I'm seeing one of those gigantic plugs. The universe is about to plug that in for you. That's the energy that's coming through for you. You have a divine calling. You have a choice as to whether you step up or not. The Forest Lovers is a card of choice. But you basically, you're about to be turbocharged with whatever you need to make this happen. What you need is going to come to you to make this real and to make it happen. If you're tired and you're feeling like you're lacking in energy, then give yourself some time out. Rest if you need to, by all means, of course. Even step away. Sometimes we need to step away because we can't see the woods for the trees. Honestly, whatever you do, if you step away, also sometimes you might be getting information in your dreams. There's a very clear message coming through here for some of you. Some of you may be getting very vivid dreams. If you are, those vivid dreams are actually showing you giving you very clear information. Look, doorways are opening. The universe is aligning. That gigantic energy cable is being plugged in to you and your project and your success. You are going to be respected. Your calling, your purpose, whatever that is going to take off. It's going to be seen. It's going to become visionary. It's going to become mind-blowingly visible. It will also be illuminating the way, I think, for many others as well. You know, whether you are simply leading by example, whatever your calling is, but for many of you, this is quite big, actually. There's something you're creating that is significant, and it's going to stand the test of time. For some of you, you could be connecting back to like the Queen of Vessels, salmon, going back to their roots. For some of you, in essence, part of what you're doing and part of your calling and your work is actually about reconnecting, for some of you, to the knowledge that was once known, and you're bringing it forth within our current time. Like there is a reconnection for some of you with, like with the earth energy, the information that the asteroid goddesses are bringing through. There's so much coming through now that is so enlightening and enabling for people, you know, for people to really, really reconnect with themselves at a level of soul. And, you know, it's like you have a contribution to make to the greater collective rise of the new humanity, and we're in it. You know, it's happening now. This is why you came here. Everything you've done to date has prepared you for this moment. I mean, this is it. You know, this isn't the rehearsal. This is it. And wow, you have a part to play. And what is amazing is that you may have struggled previously, maybe even felt a bit like you were born before your time, like your thoughts and your visions were not quite, you know, like the world wasn't ready for you, but it is now, and that's coming. It's up and coming. I just keep seeing this gigantic power cable being plugged into you by the universe. So take time out if you need it, beautiful souls. You don't have to literally sort of, you know, force this to happen. It's just going to unfold. Just open yourself to receive the guidance and the energy and the resources you need, and it will all just come to you. This is going to flow, because now is the moment for it to happen. And you know what? You are going to love it. This is that career pathway that is so fulfilled. You just wake up and you're so fired up. You just want to get up in the morning and go for it. You know, this just makes you feel excited. It's fantastic. You know, this is the real deal, and it's happening now. You are being turbocharged. So yeah, just take time out, let it flow. Literally practice the art of allowing. Just stay centered in your vision, and everything is going to just unfold for you. This is amazing. Please keep us posted. Beautiful souls. If this is really resonating with you, could you give me the thumbs up? Let people know about the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. But please keep us posted in the comments, because you have a part to play. And this is unfolding, and it's unfolding now. The dress rehearsal was everything else you've been through to get you to here. Now is the real deal. Wow. Wow, wow, and more wow, pile 2. Beautiful souls, tons of love. Thank you so much for being here. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We have the Bear and Cedar. This is a card of leadership. So what is going to turbocharge your manifestations? What does the universe, spirit source, wish you to know? You have Rhiannon, inner strength. This is so in tune with the bear. The bear sits on the west point of the medicine wheel, and it really is about the strength coming from the inside out. Leadership, wisdom, knowledge, fairness. I am seeing you're being really supported here at the moment. The great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay. Gosh, okay. I'm hearing that some of you are about halfway through something that maybe is departing your world. Ascendant entrance. Ah, what's the halfway through, the halfway mark? There's something about a halfway mark for some of you. Even this valley, it's almost as if you're already in it. There's something you're already in that needs to be, there's something you have to finish, actually, my pile threes. You're being called to complete something. Again, the west entrance, to complete something or to let it go, to bring something to a completion. Now, this could be an internal thing, or it could be some external circumstances. I think you have to let it go, move beyond it. There's something, some kind of a something around you. Let's draw your tarot cards before we say too much more. Seems to be such specific guidance in these readings today. Amazing. Thank you so much, Source Spirit. Thank you. Indeed, thank you. Okay, so I'm seeing all of these. And this one, very interesting. They're all, most of them have come from the base of the pack. I feel that's what you're almost being called to do, to get to the root of something. And these four coming through as well. I just want to put those four to one side and come to them in a moment. Let's look at these first. You have Three of Stones, creativity, beautiful. Page of Arrows, Wren. We have Queen of Vessels, Salmon. The Stag. This is the card of strength. We have the Seven of Vessels, Mourning. Five of Arrows, frustration. And Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. Okay, let's tune in with these first, and then we have more cards to put out for you as well. Okay. Yeah. I think you are midway or coming through something that hasn't quite ended yet. And it's, for some of you, it's like an energy drain, or it's taking up your headspace, or you haven't quite reached something yet. And this is very, very solid stuff. We've got the Three of Stones, creativity, Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. It's like move. I mean, some of you could be moving and you're not yet where you want to be, or something's in it, something hasn't yet taken hold. I mean, there's definitely frustration around you with the Mars energy. There's frustration that something isn't, it's almost like you're firing arrows, but they're not landing where you want them to be. Or what this seems to be saying is that there is a something that is needing to be let go of, to be released, to be gone, or to finish your work working through. I think there is a creative solution to this. And I think, looking at the Queen of Vessels, Salmon, she is a beautiful fish that leaps up. I mean, to get to where they need to be, to get to where she needs to be to lay her eggs for the future, to sustain future generations, she has to leap up these incredible rapids and rivers and waterfalls to get to where she needs to go. And I feel that there are some things you're having to sort of like climb over, maybe some hoops you have to jump through. I think the new beginning that you're aiming for is completely on track. Absolutely on track. It's just that some hoops have to be jumped through, or something has to be attended to, and for some of you something has to be let go of before this can move forwards. What else are we shown? Three of Bows, fulfillment, fantastic. Three of Arrows, jealousy. Ah, okay, well, this is interesting. Okay. It's very interesting. We also have Eight of Arrows, struggle. And then we have 14, which is the card of Temperance, balance. Ah, okay. Jealousy. What an interesting energy to come into your reading. I think you're going to get, the entrance will arrive, the opening will come. But at the moment, some of you could even be like, there's a conflict of interest, or even a conflict in your time. You want to invest your time in one thing, but you're still like, I don't know, like the dream vocation, but at the same time you're still doing the day job kind of thing. There's a conflict of interest, and it's frustrating because you feel like you can't, is it ever going to move forwards enough for you to get to where you want to be? I think you'll get. There is a creative solution, and you are definitely being asked to have the strength to persevere, to get to the finish line. And as I said, for some of you, that's about letting something go. Something some element reaching a completion that then enables you to continue. But this is all about resilience, having the strength and the resilience to keep going. Even though you feel like you might be coming up against a brick wall, or that there are so many hoops to jump through that you're never going to be able to jump through them all. This is about having the tenacity and the strength to keep going. Your reading is very clear, pile 3. In terms of turbocharging your manifestations, I'll draw some more cards for you in a moment, actually. Follow this through. But in terms of turbocharging your manifestations, you are at a point in manifesting something whereby you are being asked to keep going. Don't stop. Step up rather than step down. Even if you feel like you're stepping into quite a competitive world, like if you were bringing forth a book and you think, yeah, but there's so many other books. You've been writing this book and you've been doing really, really well, and then suddenly you I don't know, log into Amazon and discover that there's several other books that are all similar, or you think they're similar. Well, yours is equally valid, if not more so. Keep going. Don't be dissuaded by the competition. Keep going. What you are bringing is really unique. This is a time for you to find the inner strength, to find the resilience, to push through. Or indeed, if there's a letting go, for some of you the letting go would be of letting go of any inner doubt that says this won't happen. Yeah, you do. This is all about stepping up. Let's get more information. Is there any more guidance and information kindly for pile 3 around how this might unfold or what they might do? Seeing these, and this one too, and those. Okay, you have the 4 of Vessels, boredom. Okay, I get that. Okay, you've got the Queen of Bows, hair. You've got the Sun, this is gorgeous, and you've absolutely got the 8 of Vessels, rebirth. This is the 8 of Cups, magnificent. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so traditionally the 8 of Cups is a time when you move through and beyond something, you choose to move on, as it were. Okay, the Queen of Bows, this is a card of absolute fertility. And the Sun, it's like resurrection. Almost this figure looks like a resurrection. With the 4 of Vessels, boredom. I think part of the challenge, really, this would be like, again, if you're writing your novel and you're really struggling, you're just thinking, I'm never going to get to the end. You persevere, because this is a book that's worth writing. This is absolutely, your story is worth writing. What you are manifesting is worth fighting for with jealousy. This is going to be really fulfilling. It's going to be amazing. You need to keep going. You really, really, really do need to keep going, even if you are feeling like you're stuck, procrastinating. I hope that this reading, just through the messages that are coming through for you, will be enough to kind of inspire you, to kind of ignite you, to give you that kind of push from the universe, that shove, that nudge, that almighty great brick to the head for some of you, or just a gentle nudge or a little bit of encouragement, however it's landing for you. I'm really hoping that the reading coming through is saying to you, look, amazing things are worth doing, and we do have to put the time in, the effort in to make it happen. Do you know, this is so fascinating. I have to voice this. Literally in front of my window, this beautiful pregnant woman has just walked past, and she's obviously quite well on in her pregnancy, because she's kind of slightly staggering, but she is so beautiful. And it's a very hot day here in the UK at the time of doing this reading, and it's like, our weather's been really kind of like what we call balmy, really. And I just literally, here am I saying, persevere, you need to keep going, because this is to be birthed. You've got the card of rebirth, and then this beautiful pregnant woman just staggers past. I'm thinking, wow, what an indication from the universe. You have something to birth into the world. It's worth whatever you are manifesting. My beautiful pile 3. I so hope this reading will be filling your cup with inspiration, with some excitement, with the desire to keep going at a time when you may be feeling like you just want to step down. This is a time to step up. This is worth fighting for. This is worth going for it. This is worth keeping going for it. Be balanced in your approach. Try not to do the all or nothing. Try not to invest so much that you then find yourself being exhausted. If your manifestation was even something really practical and physical, like going on a diet or something to do with your health, and you go all out and sort of starve yourself, and then you're so exhausted, you then go home and eat everything. Be balanced in your approach. Be balanced. Chip away at this, but just keep going. Whatever it is you are manifesting, you are absolutely meant to be birthing it into the world, and great things require that time and investment, and it is worthy of doing. It really, really is. So keep going, persevere. Your guidance, your message as to how to turbocharge your manifestations. I just feel this is like reigniting something in you, bringing it back to life. The universe saying, look, come on, we really want you to do this. This is amazing. You can do it. We're here to support you. Have the strength to keep going, whatever your situation. I think the letting go of something is letting go of any self-doubt. Or indeed, if there are some things, if you are literally wading through a ton of paperwork or jumping through hoops, whatever it is that seems to be taking ages, and you're wanting to get to the end goal or the completion or the finish line, and you're thinking, is this, I think some of you may also be thinking, gosh, so many hoops to jump through, just not feeling it. Is this the universe's way of saying, I'm not meant to do it? You are meant to do it. And the reading has come today really to assure you that you are absolutely on track, and you are meant to keep going with whatever it is that you're working on. Pile 3, this is your reading, beautiful souls. If this is resonating with you, do please give me the thumbs up. Let people know about the channel, and thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. Thank you so much, all of you, for commenting, keeping us posted. It's lovely to hear what is happening in your world, and also as a community, we can all support each other. So, this is an amazing thing to do. If you're needing a little bit of a thumbs up from someone else, and post a comment, and, see who is rooting for you here, because we are. So beautiful souls. And thank you so much, all of you as well. Thinking of my own perseverance as I continue bringing forth my massive tarot course into the world, that is just the biggest deep dive ever, and founded on ethics, and that, really working within an ethical framework as readers, and just taking reading to a whole other level. And thank you, all of you who've jumped on board and are part of that amazing community and are working with me as the course is created. And that course is open if you want to do so, if that's might be something that calls to you, pile 3. Anyway, tons of love, beautiful souls. So much love, and I look forward to seeing you maybe for some other readings really soon.